Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amara BK and I share what my life is like. From the title of this video, we're going to be discussing things to bring and not bring while coming to Canada. Mind you, you are moving your entire life in two 23 kg suitcases and one carry-on. It's going to be crazy trying to move your entire life in two 23 kg suitcases and one carry-on. You need to pack smartly and not stupidly. Okay? If that tickles your fancy, let's dive, and jump right into the video. Yeah, let's go. So the first thing I would say you should bring while coming to Canada is food. Now, a lot of people say bring food, but they don't really specify the type of food you should bring. Ideally, you should bring a lot of spices, properly labeled spices. That is your yaji pepper, your Cameroon pepper, whatever pepper you like. Bring an ample amount because it's quite expensive here. Bring an ample amount when you're coming. Bring an ample amount of crayfish. I love crayfish. I'm Igbo. I love crayfish. I brought an ample amount and it's actually finished right now. Bring an ample amount when you're coming to this place because the truth is you will see it, but it's not going to be as fresh as you want it to be. And it's just really expensive. So why not bring an ample amount that will last you a while? That by the time it's finishing, definitely somebody may be going back to your home country or you're now comfortable enough to buy from the African store as the case may be, right? So make sure you bring an ample amount of the things you love. Mind you, you're coming to this place with two 23 kg suitcases and your carry-on. I should have started this video by saying you must bring your documents. See me talking about food when you've not brought your documents. Make sure your biodata page, your visa page, make a lot of photocopies. You never can tell where it will come in handy. Trust me, I thought they were useless. Thank God I listened to my parents. Make sure you make a lot of photocopies. They will come in handy. You never can tell. There may be certain places you may need to submit these things for one thing or the other. Make sure you bring in lots of photocopies of certain documents, such as your passport or data page, your visa page, whatever your admission letter. Yes. Make sure you have a lot of copies of your admission letter. They will come in handy where you think they are not necessary. Make sure you have a lot of photocopies of your admission letter as well, okay? Make sure you have a lot of copies of your admission letter, right? Now, another thing that I believe you should bring while coming here is your clothes. Definitely, you're supposed to bring clothes. Now, what kind of clothes would you be asking? Amarachi, what kind of clothes should I bring? Now, do not pack. You cannot even pack your entire life because, like I said, you're entitled to two 23 kg suitcases and one carry-on. Now, if you are good enough to pack your entire life, that's fine, but it costs a lot of money, right? So make sure you bring the essentials. T-shirts, your long sleeve, your short sleeves, your joggers, your jeans. Bring like maybe 2 blue jeans, 1 black jean, 1 brown jean, as the case may be. Have a lot of black t-shirts, right? 1 black winter jacket from your home country is enough. You don't need to buy 3, 4. Trust me, it's useless when you come here. The winter jackets that you buy from your home country, you're spending so much money to buy winter jackets from your home country, is actually useless when you come here. So make sure you actually bring just 1 black one because black goes with everything. So make sure you bring 1 black winter jacket when you are coming. Okay. Now, what else should you bring, Mara? What else should I bring when coming to Canada? The next thing you should bring is a travel adapter because back in your home country, for example, let me use my home country, Nigeria. The plugins are different from what it is here. If you notice, when you buy a Mac in Nigeria, you notice that the charger is weird, right? Like it's weird, quote unquote, and then you have to buy like an adapter just so that you are able to use it, right? Now, Macs were not tailored for a lot of African countries. I may be wrong, but marks were not tailored for example, it wasn't tailored for our type of sockets in Nigeria. So it's the same thing here. The three mouth plug-in that we use back home in Nigeria, most things here are two mouths, right? So that's why you need to bring a travel adapter. Just bring a travel adapter. It mustn't be so expensive. Bring one that is sturdy that you think will do the job. Go to your local market. If you're in Abuja, if you're in Abuja, go to Wose Market, go to Gariki Market, go to Zuba Market, go to wherever market you want to go to, buy a travel adapter that has various types of plugins and just have it in your carry-on with you because, wherever you're landing, most persons stay in a hotel, some persons stay in a friend's house, or the case may be. Yeah, so you're not stranded and you'll be able to call home that you've arrived safely, right? So the next thing you want to bring is your wigs and your clippers. I need not emphasize this. Making hair in the Western world is quite expensive because it takes time, and time here is money. So in my opinion, I feel like that's why it's really expensive because it takes a lot of time. And most persons would be like, "Oh, I would be making so and so per hour if I were working. So if I'm gonna make your hair, I'm gonna charge you this amount because I feel like I am wasting time." I may be wrong. Tell me in the comment section. Bring a lot of attachments. Bring a lot of your wigs. This place, one thing I've learned about this place is you never really tell the kind of talent and skill you have until you're actually here. And you then realize that you have been dwelling in your comfort zone for years. So do not say Amarachi did not tell you to do anything. Bring your wigs, bring your attachments, okay? If you are the kind of person that likes to look presentable, you always like to have your hair done, bring your attachments, bring your wigs. It saves you a lot of money when you want to eventually make your hair. Okay. Now, the next thing that I believe you should bring when you are coming is your perfumes. Some persons may say it does not make sense to bring your perfumes, but for me, scents is very sentimental to me. Now, this is kind of personal. Scents are very personal to me, and scents trigger memories for me. So bring perfumes that will make you remember home. Now, remember, two 23 kg suitcases and one carry-on your entire life. Bring things that you know will make you feel happy when you smell. Bring those perfumes that you know will make you feel happy when you smell them. For example, my mom's one of her favorite perfumes. I brought it with me. It was a half bottle. I still have it till now. And for some weird reason, it's been phased out. I haven't found it anywhere. And if I do find them, it's ridiculously expensive. So I just have half a bottle right now with me. And each time I smell it, it takes me back home. It takes me back to her room. It sounds silly, but honestly, it does a lot for me when the days are dark. Same thing as my dad's perfume. I have like a knockoff of the perfume that he uses because I couldn't carry the real thing here. And it does so much for me. So make sure to bring things that are of sentimental value. Now I use perfume. It can be anything to you. It can be a book, it can be a picture. Bring those things that, when the days are dark, because there will be dark days. I wouldn't lie and say, oh, it's going to be all great and jolly and cute. Yeah, there may be days that you're saying, did I make a mistake? There are certain things that would make you realize that no, you didn't. Bring those things that would help you. Now, moving on to the things that you should not bring when you're coming into Canada. Please do not bring meat. Do not bring meat. You'll be fined $1,000 and above if they see meat in your belongings. A word is enough for the word. I don't need to overemphasize on that. The next thing you should not bring, in my opinion, is the hair dryer, the straighteners, the hot comb. Honestly, like I've been saying throughout the course of the video, you're entitled to two 23 kg bags and one carry-on. Those things take up a lot of space. You think they are small, but they actually do take a lot of space. If you do want to bring any, maybe just squish them somewhere. But honestly, you'll find these things in Value Village, sir. That is like the Africa store, the thrift store here. You find these things in abundance because these people here they over consume, so they're always buying the latest things. They are basically brand new. You can even find them brand new in places like London Drugs, Shoppers Drug Mart, as the case may be. If you want to buy the new one, they are very affordable. Honestly, I don't see the need. But if you think it's necessary, bring it. But like I said, you have limited space. Pack the things that are very essential to you. Because most people they bring braids when they come. Most persons carry their braids for about 2, 3 months before they eventually losing their hair. In those 2, 3 months, you would have definitely found some sort of fits. You will know where to buy so and so. You replace them, to be honest. Okay. The next thing that I believe you should not bring is your ring light, your soft boxes. There's no need. You don't have space for it. You buy these things here. There's Temu, there's Shein. You have access to a lot of things. You have access to these shopping places. Do not waste your time in bringing the ones you brought from wholesale market. I'm not saying those ones are bad or anything, but like I said, you do not have space. Okay. The next thing I want to tell you is do not bring milk. Do not bring milk. Please. People say, oh, I cannot do without taking, I can't live without powdered milk. My brother, my sister, there is bulk ban. There is literally bulk ban. You will find powdered milk in different variants. That's the funny thing. Information is really power. Most cities have bulk ban, and if there's no bulk ban, you buy this thing in your African store. If you really cannot live without it, you buy it in your African store. But there's bulk ban. There's whole milk, there's skim milk, there is lactose-free milk. Weirdly, there is buttermilk, bruh. Do not waste your time bringing peak milk, Dano, Kerrygold. Oh my goodness, Kerrygold. They taste the same. Like I buy milk from Bogban and I buy the buttermilk. It tastes so much like pig milk. The full cream tastes like Dano. If you know Dano milk, it tastes like that. But yeah, the buttercream does the job for me and it dissolves well. I take it with my custard, I take it with my pap, I take it with my cornflakes, I take it with my golden one, right? Why do you want to bring it from Nigeria? It does not make sense. You don't have space. Do not bring it. Okay? The next thing I will say is do not bring anything that has beef or chicken flavor. Do not bring kilishi. Trust me, you do not want to be fined at the airport. Do not bring kilishi. Do not bring anything meat. Do not bring anything chicken. Okay? Yes, you are going to miss it, but try your best. Hmm? You will not die. You are still going to go back home. Try your best. You prayed for this, okay? Try your best not to bring these things. It's very tempting. You'll be like, oh yeah, you're gonna hide it somewhere. Trust me. You do not want to go through that route. Do not hide anything. Do not bring anything that is contraband, okay? Do not bring kitchen utensils. This is so weird, but I've met a couple of persons who said, oh, I prefer the spoons and the forks and the spatulas and the turning stick for Gary, the ones in Nigeria as opposed to the ones here. Please do not bring those things. I don't know, people are so weird because why are you packing kitchen utensils? We have Dollarama, cheap and cheerful. You buy these things in abundance. If you break today, you buy another one tomorrow. If you break tomorrow, you buy another one the next day. That's to show you how cheap it is. So why are you bringing from Nigeria for God's sakes? Why are you bringing it from Nigeria? Make it make sense. Please do not bring your kitchen utensils. For shoes, do not bring heels. You will find them here. Go to Marshalls, go to Old Navy. These guys are always doing sales all year round. Do not bring heels. You can bring 1, 2, 3 sneakers, yeah, because you're always going to be on your feet. going to school. Maybe you're standing at the bus stop, at work. You'll be on your feet most of the time. So just bring shoes that are very comfortable. Personally, I like to buy a lot of shoes that are ergonomic. That is the memory foam. I think Skechers has that. I'd also advise, like, for example, there's a particular shoe brand called Hoka. This video is not paid in any way. I'm just giving you my personal opinion. There's a brand called Hoka. They have like really bouncy shoes, they elevate you, they make you feel comfortable. Skechers does a great job with their ergonomic shoes, the memory foam shoes. Shoes that you will be able to walk and not really feel the pain. Okay. So if there's anything that I have missed out, or there's any question that you'd want to ask me, please feel free to ask me in the comment section, and I will see you in my next video. Congratulations on getting your visa. Congratulations on getting your admission to come to school in Canada, and I cannot wait to see you here. Bye for now, and I'll see you in my next video.